Welcome on back to the channel, guys. It is Rick here with RR Sports. We are bringing you guys the top 5 hottest hitters in the last 7 days, roughly. We're actually a little bit early this week because I posted the video slightly late last week. So we're back to a normal upload day here, and we're talking the hottest hitters in baseball once again. So if you guys are new here, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if there's someone that you think I missed on this, because it's always interesting to see who you think should make the list versus I'm basically going off pure statistics for the week and just kind of giving a little bit of slight touch of my own on it. I would love to hear what you guys have to think about it. So let's jump into it. Coming in at number 5 today, guys, Nico Horner of the Chicago Cubs. And it's funny that he's getting really hot right now because the Chicago Cubs have absolutely caught fire right now and have turned from sellers to, in my opinion, they should be going into a little buying mode. In my opinion, nothing big, but I do think there is a lot of potential for them to win this division. Like, there is no reason why, following up with Nico Horner's hotness right now, Cody Bellinger's on fire, which I keep saying they're going to trade him, which makes absolutely no sense to me, but Nico Horner right now, the last 7 days, hitting .375 with 1,100 OPS, just under 1,200 actually, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 3 bags, and doing it all at the leadoff. I mean, that is the most important person for that lineup. When they get rolling, they have so much talent, but when they're not playing well, it is a struggle. So they're hot right now. The Cubs are extremely dangerous, and personally, I think they can win the division. What do you guys think about that? I would love to hear what you guys think about that. That's my dog in the background if you can't hear him already. But yes, appreciate you guys. Let's go on to number 4. So before we jump into number 4 here, guys, I apologize for my dog barking a little bit right there. Toby gets a little hype for some reason when I record in this specific room. I recorded over 300 YouTube videos in my old house, and since we moved down to here in this basement, he gets pissed every once in a while. But I appreciate you guys sticking through it. We had a very long week. We have been in the office this week, which you guys wouldn't know this, but I only go into the office 1 week a month, and I love it. But that week I gotta change my schedule and everything. So just getting this video out is kind of tough on this week. So appreciate you guys. Number 4 here, we have Ha-Seong Kim. Dude, can we say enough about this guy? This has to be the most underrated player in the MLB right now. He is number 1 in the MLB in WAR right now. Are you kidding me? How is that physically possible that this guy is number 1? And he's probably the, let's see, we got Tatis, Machado, Soto, like the 4th, maybe 5th best player on their team. Like, he is absolutely just blowing up this year, and I love it. He is such a good player, and he had 2 home runs the other day. And this week, he is hitting .417, 553 on base percentage, OPS over 1,300, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. The dude is just doing things, and I love it because everyone's only going to ever talk about Tatis and Soto and Machado as long as they're out there. But Ha-Seong Kim, I'm probably saying his name wrong. I also want to come out there and say that, like, I don't watch the Padres religiously, so I don't 100% know his name, but obviously I've seen him play plenty of times. He's in the same division as the D-backs. So awesome player here. Love to see it. Super underrated. That is, when I saw the stat that he's number 1 in WAR, my mind was actually blown. And it took him a little bit to get used to fastballs from what I've been looking into on him, but seems like he's figured it out. And he is just absolutely tearing it up this year. So good for him. Comes in at number 4. At number 3 this week, guys, we have Max Muncy of the LA Dodgers. I mean, as someone that watches the Dodgers a lot because the D-backs play him a ton, Max Muncy is a mystery. Like, I completely can't understand it. Like, he never really chases out of the zone. He always gets a lot of walks, but he hits 197. But when he hits balls, he absolutely shits on them. Like, he does strike out a decent amount. Like, it's always swinging strikeouts, and they're usually really good pitches, at least when he plays the D-backs, because that's when I see him the most. But, like, 197, 25 home runs this year. I mean, it's just a weird thing with Max Muncy, but he always goes on these tears. Like this week, 333, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs and 24 at-bats, 8 runs, OPS over 1,300, still struck out 9 times. So, dude, he is a mystery to me. Can someone explain to me in the comments what the hell is wrong with Max Muncy? Because, like, it just doesn't make sense. When you put it all together on paper, you're like, that and that, like the formula doesn't make sense. So someone explained to me about it, but man, Max Muncy, when he gets hot, one of the toughest outs in baseball. And coming in at number 2 this week, guys, honestly, so disappointing. Back-to-back Dodgers players. And it's Freddie Freeman. I mean, do I even have to say anything? I could be completely honest. Like, it is wild to me how he's like almost underrated in his career, Freddie Freeman. Like, everyone knows he's like the number 1 or number 2 first baseman every single year. But like, he just steadily just rides under the radar, even on those like World Series teams for the Braves. And now since he's been in LA, like he just kind of rides that low key radar. I mean, I guess it's because he's not really a vocal person. Like, he's a great guy. And like, maybe that's why he's just not like an outgoing person. There's always more outgoing people on their teams, but like, that dude just shows up daily and rakes. So we got Freddie Freeman here this week. 417, 517 on base percentage, OPS just under 1,500, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. I don't even have to go into it. One of the best swings in MLB. I will give you a funny story about him, though, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. My high school baseball coach actually recruited him when he was 12 to USA Baseball. And yes, he plays for Team Canada because he didn't make the team early. And now he does it for his grandma. But he played for Team USA growing up. First at bat, he saw him hit a pole home run. Second at bat, he hit an opposite field home run. Third at bat, he hit a dead center home run. So the first time he ever saw him and was introduced to Freddie Freeman, this kid at 12 years old was hitting home runs to all fields. And it makes sense. Look at his swing now. He drives the ball to all fields still to this day. And that is a God-gifted talent. And I will ride that to the grave because I had like decent power to opposite field. But like, when you see someone that has true opposite field power, like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it just doesn't. Like, 99% of people in the world, they can pull home runs. Opposite field consistently, like, it's wild. So that's Freddie Freeman coming in at number 2. Number one. Who is number 1 this week? So Kyle Tucker was on the list last week, and he has absolutely kept his tear going. The most severely underrated outfielder in baseball. And he had a slow start to the year, but what he has done to pick it up to where he's at now, silly numbers. So this week, guys, he makes back-to-back weeks on the list. 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, hitting 400 with a 1,500 OPS, threw in 4 stolen bases in there. Like, that's a super underrated part of his game. Like, if you would have told me Kyle Tucker had 4 stolen bases this week, I would have said, really? Like, I understand there's more stolen bases this year, but 4? Like, no one's going to look at Kyle Tucker and say speed demon. Like, 4 in 1 week is pretty dang good. So, I mean, he also drew 5 walks in there. So, just a fantastic hitting week for Kyle Tucker. Not going to dive super deep into him because we talked about it last week, but his swing, it's just such a unique swing. Like, it's kind of loopy and it just gets the job done for him, man. The Houston Astros are on fire, so it's definitely possible. They're looking scary again now that they're getting healthy. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in here again. If you guys did like the video, just a reminder again, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.